Hello, everyone, and welcome to DevTalks, the major tech conference in Romania. I'm Lavinia Neagoe, your host today for a new series of DevTalks interviews. We are live at Romexpo B1 Pavilion, and I'm so excited to say let's start making waves in the IT industry with our first DevTalks Live. I have the honor to have next to me Lavinia Neagoe, Director of Engineering and Bucharest Tech Side Lead at Google. Welcome, Lavinia. How are you?
Thank you very much, Miruna, for the introduction. And I'm very well, actually. Seeing the vibrant atmosphere here at the conference, I see so many people. I have already talked to people that I already know, but also got to know more people today. So very excited about the day and tomorrow as well.
Thank you so much for the invitation. And I want to start with a short introduction of yourself and tell us a few things about Google.
Sure. So, as you also mentioned, I'm a director of engineering with Google Romania. I'm also the tech side lead for Google Romania. So, this means that I'm responsible to have happy Googlers that are driving the most innovative projects out of Romania. And also, to tell you about a few things about Google, currently we are over 400 employees in Romania. The majority of us are focused on tech. And I'm responsible within Google for what we call the consumer health experience. I'm responsible for the wearable side of it. So this means the Google Pixel Watch and the Fitbit trackers. So whatever you see in terms of health and fitness on these watches, this is my teams in Romania, but also in abroad, like in the US, in San Diego, working on these experiences. So I think Google Romania at this point in time, extremely exciting, working on innovative technologies and looking forward to actually do more and impact the world globally.
Thank you. It sounds great. We are here at DevTalks, like I said, the major tech conference in Romania. What drew you to the tech industry?
Oh, so what drew me to the tech industry? I think here I started very young, I would say. So, for example, uh, I I can think of my father who was actually doing electronics, and I remember my childhood with actually soldering circuits together with my father and actually enjoying that. Then I also had my aunt who was a programmer, and I think it was a very important role model for me to see that in the family. And so started at a very young early age, then continued like in my fifth grade I started computer science informatics in gymnasium, and then through high school and also through university. So I think it's a kind of a track record in that sense. But what actually I feel that it drew me to the tech industry is when I found out that tech actually can enable other industries. And for me, it's not doing tech just for the sake of tech, but it's also doing tech to enable other domains. Like right now, for example, I'm working very connected to consumer health. Previously, I worked in banking. I worked in automotive, networking. So it's about bringing technology to each and every domain. So this is exciting, and this is why I like it, and this is why I joined the industry, let's say.
Okay, thank you so much. You are at Google, and I'm very curious to find what makes Google the best company to work at.
I would say many reasons. So you would not be able to stop me here, but probably but probably I'll choose just a few here. So first of all, for me, it's the peoples, because um, I found myself surrounded each and every day of passionate colleagues who want to do something better, something different that they see in day-to-day lives. They want to innovate, they want to improve. So that's very, very exciting and motivating and rewarding at the same time for me. So I think I would count that through the first ones. And also talking about people, for example, if I have a technical problem, it doesn't matter in which field that is, I can always rely on someone in the company that knows about that topic and that can be like a very the very first person that provides me with some tips and tricks, where to look, where to search for more information, which again for me it's very important. So I would say people and culture, right? And there is this culture of innovation, engineering excellence, tech excellence in general, and like being the first one releasing a technology, being the first ones releasing a product. It's motivating, and it's a lot of pride when you see out there the product that you have worked for 2 years, maybe 3 years, and it's out there on the market and people are using it. So I would add the global impact as well.
Thank you. It sounds great. And I want to find out for our audience three key ideas that the participants will get from Google speakers at DevTalks 2024.
So, because AI and generative AI, it's kind of the topic that everyone has and talks about. This is something that we are also speaking about, and because we have incorporated AI and generative AI in so many of our products that we use day to day. Like, for example, Workspace with Gmail, Docs, Sheets, Slides. You have that, and sometimes you don't even realize that you are using AI behind it, with smart compose, with smart reply, with summary, with all sorts of suggestions and tips. You don't realize that you are using, but and we are going to talk about this and how we have incorporated AI in our products. Besides Workspace, we have incorporated that in cloud. And there are also some things that I'm going to talk about today, which are some use cases where Google has been using AI and generative AI for societal impact. I chosen today the topic of healthcare, but societal impact is much more than that. And Google is doing a lot in many spaces, like in climate change and sustainability, in crisis response, education. So there are all these AI use cases that and investment that we have been making. And personally, it's truly exciting to talk about them and let people know that they exist and they can be used.
Nice. I'm very excited and I want to hear your speech at the stage. And not at the end, do you have any advice for aspiring tech people who want to grow in the tech industry?
So my advice for them, but I think it's a general advice, it's not necessarily for people joining the tech industry, is to keep learning and to keep wanting to improve the world and to make the world a better place each and every day, as well as they do this for themselves. If you want to be better each day than you were yesterday, do that for the rest of the world, and it's going to happen.
Okay, thank you so much, Lavinia. Have a nice 2 days here at DevTalks, and thank you so much for accepting our invitation.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Miruna. And I'm sure it's going to be an exciting conference. I already seen the lineup of speakers, so looking forward to see everyone. I hope I'm going to see as many people as possible on the stage.
Thank you. Deaf people, stay tuned. We are coming back with more